Hi everyone, I'm Dorencia Pillay,
Hi everyone, I'm Zinzi Lawrence.
and we're both senior associates in the Natural Resources and Environment Department at ENS. So, one of the upcoming events we're looking forward to is the Junior Indaba taking place on the 21st and 22nd of May at the Johannesburg Country Club in Auckland. And ENS is a co-lead sponsor of the event, so we're very excited to attend and network with our peers in the industry. We're also commemorating the 20-year anniversary of the MPRDA, or the Mineral and Petroleum Resources Development Act, which is an incredible milestone in and of itself.
So, Dorencia, before we get into our conversation on junior miners, perhaps it is good to highlight some of the key takeouts from last year's Junior Indaba.
Thanks, Zinzi. Taking it back to last year's Indaba, it was actually quite well attended by the various stakeholders in the mining, finance, and legal sectors. And most of the discussion centered around the challenges and opportunities for junior mining in South Africa, as well as Africa as a whole. I think a lot of focus was placed on the geopolitical, the socioeconomic, and the energy shifts occurring globally, as well as how we can get more funding and investment in junior mining. As always, Bernard Swanepoel, the chairman of the Junior Indaba, did a great job of asking the tough questions to essentially get the best insight from the panelists. And one of the big issues highlighted last year was actually the backlog of applications for mineral rights and permits. And the DG indicated that it was sitting at over 5,000 applications at the time. The DG also made mention that, the DMRE is working hard to alleviate the backlog. And in terms of junior mining, he noted that the regulatory landscape needs to change to allow for more junior miners to succeed in the mining space, because that space has predominantly been taken up by multinational and large scale miners in the country. There were also quite a few questions posed to the DG regarding the flawed online SAMRAD system, as well as the timing of a functioning mining cadastre in South Africa. And then came on the Council for Geoscience, who spoke to and encouraged the junior miners to access the CGS portal for geoscience data and information to unlock further opportunities in understanding, the geophysical landscape of the country. The junior miners then came on and discussed the challenges they've had to overcome in order to establish successful operations in South Africa. And they also noted that, things like collaboration, funding, and support from the big industry players, as well as the regulators and investors, would go a long way in ensuring their success. And lastly was the JSC's Patricia Kulavesta, who also discussed opportunities for junior miners to access funding and noted that flow-through shares would be a mechanism that could unlock funding. On the whole, it was agreed that South Africa is lagging behind the global exploration curve. However, there are opportunities to change the status quo. So having done a recap, Zinzi, what are you looking forward to at this year's Junior Indaba?
Thanks, Dory. So, this year's Junior Indaba has an action packed program, including discussions on promoting exploration, the challenges and opportunities that are available for junior miners, and how junior miners can navigate ESG. On the panel, discussions that are also coming up will be mining policies affecting junior miners and the global commodities outlook. I'm specifically looking forward to the discussion on what can be done to drive exploration. In previous years at the Indaba, it has been highlighted that the availability of geoscience information is absolutely critical to drive exploration. So I'm very keen to find out what work has been done to achieve this and to hear from Musa Mabuza, the CEO of Council for Geoscience. Over and above this, I'm also looking forward to the session on the role of junior miners in meeting the demand for critical minerals and metals. As we all know, that the African continent is endowed with critical minerals, and therefore it's absolutely important to understand the opportunities available for junior miners in that space. Having said that, Dory, what are you looking forward to?
Thanks, Zinzi. So on my side, I'm definitely looking forward to all the panel discussions, and there are quite a few. It'll be interesting to hear what the panelists have to say about what needs to be done to overcome the challenges facing the junior miners in the country and how we can ensure their survival and their success in such a cyclical and volatile economy and environment. Speaking of challenges, Zinzi, in your practice, what are some of the challenges you've seen junior miners encounter in the South African context?
Thanks, Dory. So we've seen a number of challenges in practice. This includes compliance with mining laws, access to finance, challenges with the energy security crisis that we're facing in our country, transport and logistics, and then over and above this, the challenge with the backlogs in processing applications for mining rights or prospecting rights. As you've mentioned, SAMRED is a very flawed system and it's largely unreliable. It has given rise to a number of issues that affect junior miners, such as double grants, overlaps in mining titles, and this inevitably has delays. This has inevitably delayed the commencement of various projects. And so these are some of the challenges that we've seen in practice. Over to you, Dory.
Thanks, Zinzi. Those are some serious challenges, and it'll be interesting, to see what solutions are put forward by the junior miners themselves, as well as the regulators attending the Indaba. Something to look forward to.
Thank you, Dory. That's all from us today. Thank you, everyone. We look forward to seeing you there on the 21st and 22nd of May. Bye.
Thanks all. Bye.